What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. Sorry about that crash on the live stream. So we're back. We're gonna try this review one more time. Let's do it quickly. If you don't know, you can check out my YouTube channel at the Vinyl Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment for tons of cool content over there. This is my weekly comic book review, which I do live every week. We get the books, we read the books, we bag and board the books, take pictures of the books for the gram, and then we review them for you. We do Indies, Marvel, then DC. We're going to get right into it with issue number 6 of Hellcop. This is the start of a new arc. We have the introduction of a couple new Hellcops. Our main character is now the chief, the captain of the Hellcops. And we get the introduction of Sasquatches and how this world is kind of controls the supernatural and how they do that. And it's very interesting. Artwork was phenomenal. I'm kind of enjoying this new story arc. I think it's weird that it starts at issue 6. That we only have our first story arc that set the whole world up was only 5 issues, but pretty solid. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. We move on to another Image title, issue, what is this, 3 of Rogue Sun. Phenomenal. This is a huge world builder, even though it's already set in a pre-existing universe of Radiant Black. These new characters and this new powers and how this legacy of Rogue Sun has worked and what they do with the creatures that they capture and building this storyline forward. It was really good. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty amazing artwork, and the storyline just is there's so much in each issue, but it feels fluid, and it's really a really well flowing book. We move on to Boom Studios with issue 22 of Something is Killing the Children with the bloody die cut variant. Collecting the series of variants, I was upset that at the end of the last issue we finally got Erica Slaughter. So Erica Slaughter is in this whole issue doing what she does, investigating, being like hunting down this monster that's like a humanoid. We got another house from like another country is sending like an assassin to take out Erica, which is crazy because Erica kind of went rogue from the House of Slaughter. So that's really cool. Artwork was amazing. I think they're doing a really solid job. I love the pacing of this. It's got that mystery pacing, this horror mystery pacing, where you get so much information, but you're still at the end like, what is going on? Like, I'm so confused. But it's amazing and I enjoy every minute of it. I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5, edging on 9 out of 10. We move on to Marvel, 2 issues this week. Issue 11 of Alien with the 1:25 ratio variant. We're getting to the conclusion of this story arc, the second story arc, with we're on that colonizing planet where the United whatever nation has allowed this religious group to take over the planet, colonize, and made a deal that after a certain amount of years it would be theirs completely, because they were doing some experiment to see if this world could be colonized. So it's all a trap. It's all an experiment. They last issue, Delta or whatever base they went to was no good. So now they get to Gamma, and there's alien tails all in the tall grass and the wheat. And then an army tank shows up, and we think we're saved, but Double Cross, this person that's been friends with the main character for like 15 to 20 years, is now actually it's synthetic the whole time. So Double Cross, we get to see like the mentality of these soldiers, these human soldiers, how they don't care about these religious fanatics. I thought this really felt like it's part of the movies. It was really well done, and I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Artwork was also fantastic. We move on to issue 1 of The Amazing Spider-Man. Scotty Young variant cover. Love this cover. This book, though, I don't think it was terrible, but it definitely left me like, what is going on? Like, I'm more curious. I'm more confused. So what did Spider-Man do? That's kind of the theme here. First big panel is 6 months later. So this is 6 months later after issue 93. So like, we don't know what he did. Like everyone's upset with him. He's been shading people. He disappeared. He went somewhere. He's got problems with May. He's got problems with Randy. He's got problems with MJ. A lot of stuff really happened. Artwork was kind of but I didn't really mind it. Like it could have been a lot worse. It's kind of just at, what's his name's like level, just mid. But yeah, there's just a lot going on. At the end, you got Doc Ock captured by someone. And then this whole thing with MJ having a kid, like having kids, like, and they're not like infants. So what could have happened in 6 months? Like, I'm just very lost. So yeah, that was interesting. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. That's pretty low for me. So we'll deal with that as it comes out. We move on to DC with issue 14. I think this is the second to last issue of the Joker. I normally really like the Punchline backup stories. I did not like this. I almost wasn't going to get this issue, but then I kind of looked through it and I liked the main story and I liked the way it was told in the past and the present from so how the last issue ended. We now are like a couple days ahead and then we're getting retold what happened after that. So I did enjoy that. I thought that was cool. Artwork here was pretty solid. I like how it kind of starts to wrap up all the different storylines that we've been having. With like the Cannibal family and the Bane clone vengeance and Bane. I don't know how Bane came back yet. We still don't know that. The Court of Owls, and Joker himself. So there, the Batman element in this, and Barbara Gordon and Jim Gordon. There's a lot. So this is like part one of the conclusion, and then I feel like the last issue, which I think is issue 15, is the last issue, is gonna be the real wrap up because there's still a lot of questions going on. So I don't think this is the last issue. But I'm gonna give it a 7. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. We move on to issue 8 of Deathstroke with a really cool cardstock cover. This is part 3 of Shadow War, which is really cool. I like this. It leads directly into the next issue, which is 13 of Robin. I love this bonding between Slade and his new son, Respawn. And I'm really enjoying the artwork here. I'm enjoying the pacing. I'm enjoying the build up, and I'm enjoying this whole like there's multiple sides facing each other, and Slade didn't do it, but the world thinks he does it. So how is he going to prove that he didn't do it? It's pretty solid. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. We move on to issue 13 of Robin with another card stock. This is part 4 of Shadow War. This is where Robin gets in at the end of that last issue, and him and Ravager take on Respawn and Deathstroke. And then at the end, we also have like Batman confronting Talia, which I think happened in this issue. It might have happened in the last issue. No, it happened in this issue because that other character was in both issues too. Kind of confusing, but really enjoyable when you read them in the right order. Also give this an 8 out of 10. There's not much to say about it. Artwork was really good. The storyline is about the same as the last one. They're kind of telling the same ongoing story. Then we move on to issue 14, the second to last issue of Teen Titans Academy. Awesome cardstock cover, Roy Harper. This main reason I wanted this, except the other reason is that we finally have Cybeast. Cyborg and Beast Boy are combined in one body. This was a really good issue, though. I was starting to fall off on the series the last 2 issues. I was kind of like, This issue made me wish that all the issues were like this, and we were getting more of it. We have like this Young Justice Dark, which is really cool. We got 3 new Teen Titans that graduated the Academy. and just a lot of stuff. A lot of really cool stuff is happening, and I'm enjoying it. And I think it's pretty cool. Um, I'm excited to see Titans Forever, Teen Titans Forever at the end of this next issue. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. And then we move on to the last issue of the week, which is issue 6 of 12, Dark Knights of Steel, limited series. Tom Taylor. Love this A cover. This is awesome. This is a really, really good book. And this issue itself was there was no Batman and was still amazing. Tim Drake, Tim Drake is caught by Constantine being like Constantine's assistant, but like actually being undercover. They're trying to expose Supergirl or what Zora, whatever it is, as the killer of Black Lightning, the King, and she's like telling her family that she didn't, but we saw it happen, and they're trying to bring back people, and oh, I know I'm getting excited. I was so excited reading this. Who is it that's Etrigan? Oh, Ra's al Ghul is Etrigan in this. Which, like what? That's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot that happened in this. This book is good. We're only halfway there. And it's so good. 9 out of 10. That's it. That's all I got. I'm so happy that this stream didn't crash. I gotta delete the old two. But you guys can check me out here on Twitch. I'll be live streaming a lot more Elden Ring. And hopefully getting back into Apex. And then you can also check out my trailer reviews and all sorts of stuff that I have on there. TV and movie reviews, trailer reactions, and Manny Reads Comics YouTube channel where you can check out the weekly roundup every Tuesday. With that being said, guys, have a wonderful day, and remember to do me a favor and stay lame.